Hey, it's Rob, the Ignorant Entrepreneur. Now, are you ready for your Doc Ock hands? Yes, robotic arms are being prepared for our cyborg future. You didn't just think AI was just going to come along and people were going to be completely supplanted. Well, that might be the case, or maybe we could be enhanced with these Neuralink brain chips, which I'll let the pioneers, hey, you guys get started with that. Let me know how it goes. But the robotic arms thing, as long as they're not, going into my spinal cord and all this stuff, I'd be interested in that. But if it were to be actual cyborg and maybe it actually does integrate with the body in some biological way, how many people would be comfortable with something like that? Well, to answer that question, researchers at the University of Tokyo developed Jizai Arms, a backpack-like system capable of supporting up to 6 robotic arms at a time. They then got together for 2 days of role-playing sessions in which they spent time wearing their new arms and swapping them with others, documenting their thoughts and feelings in diaries, sketches, photos, and more. With one researcher actually being quoted as saying, "I felt more of a sense of loss after it was detached." So, with all that being said, how do these puppies work? Well, the robotic arms work by mirroring the movements of a smaller controller arm so that when the bottom right arm of the controller is lifted, the bottom right arm strapped to your back will also raise. Now, unlike other examples of human augmentation that we've seen, the Jizai arms aren't going to give you extra abilities. You may be wearing 2 extra arms, but you'll need to use your 2 real arms to control them or hand control over to someone else. Still, the arms are easy to attach and detach, which was key to exploring how people might feel about gaining or losing the limbs. After collaborating on the design and construction of the Jizai arms, the researchers spent a few hours wearing up to 4 of the robotic arms in a room with a mirrored wall, which allowed them to see how they looked in the system. The following day, they spent time using the arms in a room without mirrors. During this session, they focused on the sensations felt while wearing the arms. During these role-playing sessions, the researchers used controllers to move their own arms and those worn by others. They experienced attaching and detaching the arms and played out scenarios in which they completed tasks using the arms and exchanged them upon request. Like I said, the researchers documented their experiences and feelings, and these are actually some of the responses here up on the screen. Now, while the Jizai arms aren't going to really have real-world impact, the University of Tokyo's study highlights an important gap in human augmentation research, namely the need to study not only how we might feel using robotic body parts, but also sharing them. And of course, it might be interesting to see how people begin to shape a body image with these new robotic parts. So you're not quite being able to control things with your mind, but that would obviously be something that I would pay for, right? That would be cool to have those arms. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. This has been The Ignorant Entrepreneur. I'm out.